I mean, yeah, we like her here.
Yeah, she's made her way on to as far as
yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
conversations.
you know, she's, you know, she represents a certain part of the
That you know and understand though, and you can somewhat, even though you don't like to or not relate to, right? You may not want to personally relate to it, but you know a person like that.
we used to want to keep our daughters off the pole,
right,
and keep our sons out of jail.
That's the goal.
And it just seems like now these kids are pushing that agenda. They're pushing.
The kids are not pushing the agenda.
No,
There's
well, no.
somebody else
I'm
pushing
sorry.
the
I'm
agenda.
sorry. The young parents are pushing the kids.
Right, but it's
to
the
that
thing.
agenda.
There's three black men sitting here. I don't think any one of us are worried about our daughters on a pole.
Not even close.
Right?
Not even close.
Lord knows.
I'm doing the work
Listen,
though.
Lord knows what they're
I'm
gonna be.
keeping my kid away from these fuck niggas.
Lord knows what they're gonna be, what they're gonna do in their life. We're pretty sure if we had to bet our bottom dollar, it wouldn't be on a pole. Whatever it is you decide, whatever you decide to do. Our sons, you know, it's you got to work on them. Make sure you know, because jail could happen by accident. For men, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jail can happen by accident for men. Like, oh, some shit just happened. My man popped off, and I was there. And
but you don't want him thinking that he missed a 17.5 and now he on the, you know.
You don't want him thinking he missed a 17.5, but we have to remember for our young men out there, this shit can happen by accident.
Yeah,
it can happen by circumstance, a look, a glance, everything goes left. You know, so we're on bated breath. We're on. The young men should be on like you know what I mean? Check their temperature every day for what could possibly have any affirmations. Young man. But yeah, man, you know, just to tie back to Shorty, man, I understand her pain. It's not nice to see because you want to do so much for him, you want to try, but you know, as the parents, we got to take responsibility for what we put out in the world.
So we allow this though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Because all right, we should have some control over what grabs our community or grabs our culture. Right? So I don't want to place blame, but I think this is what kind of happens when the community is being led by women, right? So what happens is that
took a dead.
They it's like, all right, we here and we don't care how it is represented. It's like as long as it's woman, right? But they have to, if they're leading or they're in the places, right? I heard you say on many occasions, Corey Cool, about the women that are in executive positions in the music industry or whatever. Why would they pick someone like this? Because, you know, to be honest with you, she has a couple of good records, but she's not lyrically talented or anything like that. Right? So it's a concerted effort to push her, right? Yeah. And I think this is what happens when you have sort of like a symbolic victories rather than like having real power to really
basically it's just mad women out right now, so we good, let alone how we got here, what we're talking about to get here.
But there's somebody else doing this, and I don't think it's these black women, right, that's shaking and moving in the industry. Why would they pick her? You understand what I'm saying?
I feel like she's the people's champ. I feel like they pick the people who...
The people's champ for what? Though?
Well, I feel like she garners a reaction, good or bad, on social media, and that's how they picked her, honestly. I feel like they pick whoever moves the needle. I feel like she moved the needle.
I believe
we're talking about it. Like we're like she represents a certain level of society, you know, that is a little bit it's what's the word? it's I'm not gonna say triggering, but yeah, it's triggering.
All right.
It
So
solicits a reaction, either good or bad. You're never indifferent to it. Either you love it or you don't. It's never like, whatever. That's another one. It's not like Ice Spice. Ice Spice is like she could just exist. But the worst of the worst, like, you know what I mean? The Sukis and all that, either you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. And that's what people are looking for.
My point is that it doesn't have to be there. It doesn't have to be there.
No.
Because it's not even, I can't even say it's good enough that it's undeniable. Right?
It's undeniable. It's undeniably reactive. You are going to react to it. That's how it's undeniable. Either you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. It's gonna solicit a reaction.
I believe once it's a machine behind it, you can make it do whatever you want it to do. As long as you have it in people's face, right? Things can be pushed or they can be suppressed. But evidently, they want this particular content, this, her persona and everything that she does, they're trying to push it. Yo, the last clip that I saw of her was she was in a prison with a bunch of niggas in the background, and she's pregnant. That shit look crazy.
And barefoot.
Yo, and it's like
the most.
Like, yo, bro, it's not like it's not like you could say like, yo, she is fire. Yo, she be spitting. You can't even say that. She's trash lyrically, right? And she's not, you can't even say like, yo, she's bad as hell. It makes no sense. And I get what the teacher's saying is that they have an agenda that they're pushing, right?
Who has an agenda though? That's the thing that bothers me. It's like, all right, you want to blame the boogeyman. It's the parents, dog. It's not no agenda. These niggas is fucking buying it, and these niggas is playing it for their kids around the house, and that's why you listening
People ain't
to
buying that.
It ain't
shit.
the man like that. This ain't no Shaft movie where the man is just sitting up in the office and just trying to like create like this whole fucking shit. Nah, niggas is eating this trash up on this shit, and they eating this trash up. Niggas love trash.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe you got some people, but more or less, all these moves, she's done a couple of moves that, or even her and the other chick, that people are like,
Shuki
what?
with the good coochie.
It makes it, a lot of it makes no sense.
What the fuck is that?
It's not like they let her put out the record and just shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like they show other shit with these females, and it's like, yo, you embarrass yourself. Like, how could we think that shit is cool at all? You understand what I'm saying? And they put it out there, they run it, they show her, and it be like, yo, that's embarrassing.